Well, hello everybody. This is the Hound, back up here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Excited about today. We are going to finish our competition between the Monsta Fallout 3500 Flex and the Monsta Fallout 2500 Flex to find out if one of the flex handles is actually better for a swing like mine. 260 swings in, I was able to get out yesterday. Today I want to finish off to 300, and then I'm going to give my final evaluation and choose which one I like best, if there is one to be preferred. Now, I have both of the Fallouts here. This is the 3500. This is the 2500. I also brought out with me today the DeMarini Insane America because at the last two challenges, the Best Bat Myth or Magic Challenge, that has hit the long ball. So I want to see how the pop is in both of these bats as it compares to the DeMarini Insane. Going to start out by giving each of them 3 swings just to get a feel with how they are doing right now. Alright, and we'll get started with the 3500 Flex first. Fence is a little bit shorter today, wind blowing in. That's one for the 3500. Fence is at about 278 with a 10-foot fence. And there's a road immediately behind the fence, and you have to hit it over the road for 290. That's another one for the 3500 Flex. So 3500 has 2. This here is the 2500 Flex. Dope. There's one for the 2500.
Got that.
And top that one as well. So the 2500 has 1. 3500 has 2. Now the DeMarini Insane. That one went nowhere. I don't remember what that one did there. Got that one. So the Insane has at least 1, maybe 2. I'm not sure what that second one was. Well, all 3 of them are looking good right now. I'm going to give the Fallouts, each of them, 35 more swings to get them to 300. Give the Insane some swings, and I'll be back with a final evaluation between both of the Fallouts. And basic mathematics reminds me that it's 37 swings, not 35. All right. 300 swings are in, and this is time for the final evaluation between the Monsta Fallout 2500 Flex and the 3500 Flex. In terms of pop, both of them have progressed very well. I would still have to say the Insane was able to hit the ball a little farther, but I would not quibble over that at all. They've both progressed very well. That's after 300 swings, all off the tee, so I suspect they'll continue to get better and better. As far as paint, I would say I think these are holding up very well. They both have a really small mark on them, kind of the size of a pen tip, I would say. But when I run my finger over it, it doesn't actually, I don't feel any kind of rigidness there. So I'm not sure if it's actually a flake or not, or if it's just, a blemish on the bat. I'm not sure, but neither one of them have touched the ground. So, but there's also, when you hit the ball off the tee and there's like a piece of sand or dirt stuck on the ball and such like that, that could be from that. But again, I don't feel any kind of flaking off the paint. So I would say the paint is holding up quite well on these. They say that the Fallout has a bigger sweet spot. I'm hitting off the tee, so I can't tell that. The sweet spot feels great for both of them for me. As far as the difference between the feel of them, I actually can't tell a difference at all. I would say yesterday when I was out, the 2500 Flex had a little bit of a tail on the ball at times. I was noticing. I hit lefty, so it was kind of tailing to the left on me. Not every swing, but then again today, the 3500 Flex did the same thing for me a couple times. So I don't know. Maybe that was random. I'm not sure. In terms of the grip, the 2500 grip is a little bit more beat up than the 3500. I'm not sure why that is. I have a full overlap grip, a drop down full overlap grip, so I tend to beat up my grips anyways, and I usually have to retape a bat. But I'll try to put this up by the camera, see if you can notice that. But like I said, 300 swings, if you got to replace the grip, that's not that big of a deal. In terms of performance, the last taping I did, the 3500 flex, outdid the 2500 by a little bit. I think it was 3 home runs out of 5 to 0 to the 2500. Yesterday they were neck and neck. They both won one of the competitions, and today the 3500 flex takes it again. So in terms of performance, for my swing, I would go with the 3500 flex just a little bit, but here's my 2 cents at the end. It's worth 2 cents here. If you had a swing like mine, if it were me, and if I were gonna buy one of these, I would just find one that has a deal. If I got a better deal with one on the 2500 flex than the 3500 flex, I would go for it. I don't think you're gonna notice much of a difference. That's my swing, and that's the way I've experienced it. Some others might say differently. The other thing you might do is get 2 of them, try them out, and then sell one of them. That's the more fun way to go. That's what I would recommend. But hey, that's up to you. But there you have it. 300 swings on the Monsta Fallout. I would go with the 3500 for my swing, but I would have no, I wouldn't hesitate at all to go for the 2500 as well. This is about that Hound, everyone. Signing off. Be sure to subscribe to the channel here. Check out some other videos here. Thanks, everyone.